Hello, my name is Joe Torres, and I'm a student as well as the STLP president here at Bourbon County Schools. Today, I'll be taking you through a showcase of how we utilize technology in the classroom. We'll start with Graham learning basic coding at the elementary level, then the middle school robotics team with their BattleBots, and lastly, the high school showing the DoBot Magician robotic arm as well as 3D design and 3D printing. First off, we have Graham, a preschooler learning how to code. That's crazy, but you'd be surprised by his progress. Right here, Graham is learning about sequencing in the form of blocks. Doing a basic puzzle like this allows for Graham and any other student to get the feel for basic block coding. As you can see, the picture isn't correct, but that's okay. As coders, we problem solve and keep trying, and that's exactly what Graham did. Completing this puzzle helped Graham figure out the basics of block coding. Now, he is working on a more complicated task where he adds block codes to a full sequence of code to make that character move. Now we have the Bourbon County Middle School robotics team. They built and coded robots to compete in a BattleBot showdown with one another. Here's a clip from that showdown.
Oh, so it just broke off. It just broke.
Oh no! Now we're really stuck.
Oh no! Oh!
Hey, Charge!
Oh my God! Oh!
It's all fun and games, but the great thing is that the students are actually building and customizing their own robots from scratch, just like Legos. And on top of that, they wrote the code for the robots themselves. Next up, we have me, representing technology utilization at the high school level. Here, I'll be showing you the basic teach and playback function from one of our DoBot Magician robotic arms. The DoBot Magician is a really nice tool to start teaching students how to use robotics and how to understand variables. What you want to do is you're going to hold this button and then it releases the lock. This is where you can move the DoBot around. So we're going to drop it on our first point. As you can see on the screen, it records that point. This point records the X, Y, and Z locations of the DoBot, as well as the R, which is the rotation of the axis that it stands on. Using this, we can teach it what we want it to do. So I'm going to teach it to come over here to the right. Now I'm going to teach it to come up. I'm going to teach it to come down. And then I'm going to teach it to go to the left. Now, like the title, it says say teach and playback. So after we've taught it what we want it to do, we're going to push start and it'll play back. This runs through all the points that we taught it to do. It's a great way for us to teach students how to use X, Y, Z, and R positions. One of my jobs here at Bourbon County Schools is to fix Chromebooks, and around the area we have so many chargers. So I want to make a wire holder for the desk to keep everything tidy. We're going to come over here to tinkercad.com and create a new design. This is our work plane. The work plane is where we can drag and drop shapes onto the area to start making our 3D object. So with this wire holder, what I'm going to do first is drag a box onto the work plane. This is going to be kind of the foundation for our holder. I'm going to use this cube to drag it all the way out just to make it a little bigger, and then move it, drag this cube down to make it smaller. Next, what we're going to do is find another shape to act as a clip. There's actually a clip shape imprinted into the Tinkercad software, and I favorited it to get to there easier. So we're going to drag and drop this clip onto our work plane. Now I want it to be turned around, so we're going to use this arrow key, turn it around, and bam. Now it's all the way around. I want to put it right here, and what I actually am going to do is Command C to copy and then paste. And we're going to do this a couple times because we want plenty of holders. And then we'll drag them and make them nice and equally separated. After you've done this, you can push export, choose the STL file, and then we can go into 3D printing. This first image is the wire holder we designed that I printed out using the Sindo 3D WOX1 3D printer. This next image is the wire holder in action. It works great. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed how we utilize technology in the classroom here at Bourbon County Schools.